Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we're going to talk about how to free yourself from the pain, from the trauma, for the difficulties that you're facing so that you can live life in joy and pleasure and move forward into what it is that you desire. Make sure you stay tuned to the very end because we're going to do a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on the message and move forward throughout the day. So in my recent messages, I've been talking about creation, about stepping into your power, about taking charge, being the powerful version of you that you can be. And although that's a very important step, and it's something that you have to do, like you do have to take control, you do have to choose to be something different, to receive something different, there's another part to that. You see, we're not machines. We can't always be on offense. We can't always be making hard choices. Sometimes we have to be. And it is okay to let go. It is okay to cry. It is okay to be upset. It is okay to fail. It is okay to watch things fall apart. You're not just controlling the universe, you are a part of the universe. When you try to separate yourself from the chaos, that takes effort. When you try to make yourself different than what is going on around you, that takes effort. Breathing is important. Sometimes you can take a breath. Sometimes you can look around and just freeze and focus on being okay within. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath right now. We're not going to think any thoughts. We're going to slow down. This is your window. You've been going. You've been putting on a smiley face. You've been judging everyone else's happy faces that they're putting on as if that's them all the time, thinking that everyone else has it figured out. Your boss has it figured out. Your parents have it figured out. Your friends, your spouses, your brothers, your sisters, that they all have it figured out. But the reality is, none of us truly do. Some of us might be better at faking it. Some of us might be better at putting on a show. But we all have times where we just don't know where to go, where you want to put your hands over your eyes. So let's take a moment and just take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And out. You're okay. Let's take another deep breath in. And out. You're okay. God and the universe knows a lot more about what it's doing than you. You don't have to make everything perfect. You don't have to be perfect. It doesn't always have to work out the way that you're trying. You don't always have to do everything for everybody. You don't have to win so that everyone else will be okay. Just be okay yourself. Let's take another deep breath in. And out. There's a version of you on the other side of this. It's a version of you that isn't feeling the pain right now. It's a version of you that isn't feeling less right now. It's a version of you that isn't trying to impress anyone. It's a version of you that loves you. It's the version of you that knows what it was like when you were down on your knees. It's the version of you that knows what it was like when you're on top of the world. It's the version of you knows that you're the same no matter what. You're valuable, not by what you do, not by what you say, but by who you are. You know that you're trying to be good. You know that you're trying to love others. You know that you're trying to make the world a better place. Like, you know that you're doing those things. Why else would you be listening to a podcast like this? Why else would you be looking for something different? Like, your internal state has been alerting you. Your nerves might be fried right now. You could be 1 second away from a full breakdown. You're not less at that moment. You're not weak at that moment. You're just getting an alert of, hey, don't carry everything. Just breathe. So let's take another deep breath in. And out. You're not alone. tens of thousands of people will listen to this exact message. And in this moment, they're not listening to the message. They're feeling that they're not alone. They're just like you. Like if you're hearing this and thinking, oh, this is for me, it's for every single one of you that's feeling the same way. The person in the car next to you could be listening to the same message, needing the same thing. The person at your job, the person at your gym, your family members, we're all going through it. So if there was ever a time, it's now. Yes, you are great. You are powerful. You have the mind that can control and create anything. You can see the good in anything. You can expand it in anything. You can create positivity. You can create love. You can create abundance. You can create a family, a future, a different experience than your parents had. You can and will do all of those things. But if you can't let go, you won't be able to do it. It doesn't matter how strong you are. If you carry the old things with you, eventually the weight will get you. That's why you're feeling the anxiety. It's why you're feeling the stress, because you're so strong. You think, oh, I can just carry it all. I've made it before. I've put it all on my back before. I helped my family before. I helped my boss before. I helped my friends before. Let it go. Let it go. Be at peace with everything. You see, it's not what you do that always is going to dictate your success. It's what you don't do. And you no longer need to hang on to things that don't serve you. If you think negatively of yourself, let it go. Just see the thought, let it flow through you and go. It's not for you. If you have that I can't in your head, just see the thought, let it flow through you. It doesn't serve you. If you see that it's too much, see the thought. Don't let it serve you and let it flow through you. You are the one. You're not wrong about that. You are the one that's meant to do something different than you've seen. You are the one that's different. You are the one that's special. You are the one that's powerful. You are the one that's loving. You are the one that's forgiven and forgiving. You are that, and you're worth equal. You're worth equal people that want to give that to you. And they're here. And they will let you fail and love you anyway. They will let you succeed and love you anyway. They will let you shine and love you anyway. You just have to do it too. If you can't give yourself the opportunity for forgiveness, you won't be able to receive it. If you can't give yourself opportunity to let things go, you won't be able to receive it. If you can't give yourself the opportunity to not be perfect, then you won't receive it. But you can do these things. So we're going to step back into our power. We're going to get back into that positive mindset, expanding the good, taking control, doing all those things. But for this moment, it's just peace. It's love. It's stillness. It's acceptance. It's releasing. It's all of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And when you take a deep breath in, I really want you to use your imagination with this one. Imagine anything that comes into your mind. It might be the car you're sitting in, the person you're with, the bank you're dealing with, the job you're dealing with, the financial situation you're dealing with, the health situation you're dealing with, whatever comes to mind. And I want you and all of that imagery to go into the river. Just imagining it all pouring into the river. And when you put yourself in that river, as you're holding your breath, flow. You're not in control of it. You don't have to hold it. Flow with the power of the universe. Flow with it so strongly that you realize, oh, I just think of my thoughts. I don't have to do anything. I just think of my thoughts. And as you exhale, allow yourself to smile. Just allow a little smile to fill your face. Let's go and take a deep breath in. And out. Walk a little lighter today. Smile a little bit more. The grass is green. The trees are bright. The sky is blue. The air is here. You are meant to be in this moment. You're meant to be in the next one. You're not here by accident, and your ideas and dreams are not pointless. You are meant to do it. Everything is for you so that you can become that person. So take that breather. Let's rise up and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. I know that things are hard. I have loved the comments that people are leaving. Like, I know you guys are going through it. We all are. But you're meant to go through it because you're meant to be that version of yourself. It's calling you. It's pulling you. It loves you. And it's patient. You don't have to be it today. You don't have to be it tomorrow. You are just becoming. Like, that's all this life is becoming. It's an experience for you. If you want to reach out, I have my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate everyone that's reached out, sent messages. Like, those have meant the world to me. And also, if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, my coaching sessions are open. I ended up opening more spots than originally planned. If you have any questions on that, or you just want to connect, you can message me via email. There's a link down below, but the email is henry@vibeabundant.com. That's VIBE abundant.com, or on Instagram. And you can just send me a message. If you want to set up a one-on-one, we can do that, or we can just have a conversation there. I want to be part of that rising tide, and I can't do it without you. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.